we first launched the reunion show, somebody that claims to be working in Swizz's camp reached out to me in what I now know is a DM via direct messenger, right? Saying, I work for Swizz and I need you to know that him and Lala have been having an affair. They are madly in love with each other, but he has already told Lala and continues to tell her, calm down, I'm not leaving my wife. If you don't believe me, go on his page on IG. He always starts leaving comments in the morning and she be the first one to respond. But she don't just leave one response. She keeps it going and going and going to the point where he says, you gotta chill because it's starting to look obvious to my wife.
Girl, let me tell you, the streets are on fire with this one. Alicia Keys might just be about to lose her man the exact same way she got him. And the whispers? They're saying Swizz Beatz has his eyes, no, his whole heart, turned by none other than Lala Anthony. Can you imagine? People had been gossiping for years that Lala was Swizz's longtime side chick, but nobody really pressed it because, let's be real, Alicia and Swizz always looked like that picture-perfect couple when they were outside together, smiling, glowing, giving us couple goals, or so we thought. But now, honey, the rumor mill is spinning out of control. Folks are whispering that Swizz didn't just cheat, he might have even had a baby on Alicia with Lala. And girl, Alicia is not about to play the fool. Word is she's already gone ahead and filed for divorce because she's not sticking around for this circus. After everything she went through to even get him in the first place, she's not about to be embarrassed like that. This scandal is blowing up so fast, Lala herself had to come out and say something. And the way she's talking, baby, she's not holding back. Lala is making it crystal clear. Swizz Beatz is the man she wants, period. And she's not ashamed to let the world know how long they've been at this. The audacity.
First of all, I was not in your mess, Alicia Keys, but I do love you. You my girl, and Swizz Beatz, I really never cared for you because you cheated on your first wife to get Alicia Keys. So you know what they say, what goes around, come around, comma, we right in your face. Now this is what they say. I don't know. They say Swizz Beatz got the side chick pregnant. That's what they say. They say they divorce is fine though. But I like Alicia Keys, but Alicia Keys, now, you know that man was married before you married him. You already know he was married. You should know how this is gonna end.
But before y'all sip too deep on this tea, let's backtrack because the history here is as messy as it gets. Let's talk about how Alicia and Swizz even came together. Back in 2008, Swizz was tapped to work with Alicia on her fourth album, The Element of Freedom. This was after she split from her longtime collaborator, Crucial Keys. Now, Alicia and Swizz had known each other in the industry, but working that close? Oh, that's when the sparks started flying. Alicia herself even admitted it in her memoir. She said, the more we talked, the more I noticed his mind. Beyond the baggy jeans and tattoos, there was depth, and he was aware of the world. Cute, right? But here's the gag. Swizz was still married to Mashonda at the time. Yes, girl, still married. So from jump, this whole thing was already drenched in drama. And Mashonda? Whew! She later revealed that she found out about Swizz and Alicia's affair literally 2 days after celebrating her son's first birthday. Can you even imagine? Then in 2009, Alicia decided to get bold and tweet about love, and Mashonda snapped. She responded with a whole open letter, and baby, she didn't miss a single beat. She called Alicia everything from a homewrecker to selfish, dragging her name through the mud. Mashonda said she had been trying for over 2 years to reach out to Alicia, to work through things, even begging her at one point to just step back so she and Swizz could fix their marriage. But Alicia? Oh no, she was not stepping back for anybody. She carried on like she wasn't causing this woman's life pain and chaos. By late 2008, Swizz and Mashonda were officially divorced. And by 2010, Swizz and Alicia were already married and expecting their first child. Can't waste time when it's messy, right? But the drama didn't stop. Mashonda revealed that Alicia actually told her son Kasim Jr. to call her Umi, which means mother in Arabic. And when Mashonda asked Alicia to please stop that, Alicia ignored her completely. Even Swizz's other baby mama, Jana, confirmed Alicia tried to pull the same stunt with her daughter. Imagine the nerve.
Only was it a front. I think that's what makes Alicia Keys so goddamn sinister. Because if you go back, y'all can go search Mashonda's tweets, Twitter tweets, where she was crashing the fuck out and she was writing letters and all types of shit. Like, this woman was really trying to figure it out and she needed some proof. And Alicia Keys wouldn't say nothing, or she kept denying it. And then, like, as soon as you get with him and he's your man, now you want to talk to me? Now you're the bigger woman and the girl's girl, and now you're so mature and we're just gonna blend our fucking families? Like, Mashonda motherfucker better than me, because I wouldn't have kept my kids away.
And yet, despite all of that chaos, despite people labeling Alicia a homewrecker every other weekend, she and Swizz kept pushing. They kept showing up as the perfect power couple. They had the brand, the look, the whole vibe. After 15 years together, people really thought they were solid. Like, no way could anything break them apart. They seemed determined to make it work no matter what, because let's be real, another public breakup? That would have been a disaster for the empire they built together. So when the news broke that Swizz had been seeing Lala Anthony, not just recently recently, but for years, the internet went crazy. And the connection? Too convenient. Lala and Swizz actually went to the same high school, and Lala had just come out of her messy divorce with Carmelo Anthony. So yeah, the timing was perfect for some sparks to reignite. And girl, those sparks weren't little, they were a wildfire.
Married? I mean, think about it. It's an easy thing to do, okay? Both of them are married. Both of them are in high-profile, controversial relationships. Swizz is married to Alicia Keys. Y'all keep saying Alicia Keys stole that man. You can't steal nothing, okay? That don't belong to you. I just want to put that out there, okay? Carmelo has been embarrassing Lala before her body and after her body, okay? She the only one I know when it got her body done to match the chicks that he been screwing, and he's still screwing. I'm like, when does it end? He was beating it so bad, allegedly. Swizz told Lala, listen, you gotta back up. People are starting to talk. But Lala was enjoying herself too much. I don't think that Lala was well within her right to hit something, but she had to be strategic. If she gonna hit somebody that's got a bigger dick and a bigger wallet than Carmelo.
See, here's where it gets even juicier. Back when Lala was still with Carmelo, people had already noticed that she and Swizz were a little too cozy. They'd show up at events together, laughing, leaning in, sharing those looks that just screamed, we're closer than we should be. Folks clocked that body language, but at the time, most brushed it off. Now that all this news is spilling out, oh, it all makes sense. The whispers said that Lala wasn't even in love with Carmelo anymore, but she wasn't planning to leave him either because, you know, the comfort, the lifestyle, the security, all of that was still in place. Meanwhile, Swizz? He was over here making it very clear he wasn't leaving Alicia. It was like this secret unspoken arrangement. Two people stuck in their marriages but still finding comfort with each other on the side. Then, boom, the story breaks wide open. Swizz goes into overdrive trying to shut it all down. The man practically went nuclear denying everything. He didn't just talk though. He tried to drown out the rumors with money, showering Alicia in gifts so extravagant that the internet couldn't help but notice. He went as far as making Alicia the first woman ever to own a $300,000 custom Maybach designed by Virgil Abloh. Like, who does that? A guilty man trying to prove a point, that's who. And he didn't stop there. Swizz started bragging in interviews, talking about how strong their marriage was, how they had never even had an argument. Never had an argument? Baby, please. Who's believing that fairy tale? People weren't buying it. Instead, it just made him look like he was trying way too hard, like all of it was one big distraction to keep people from seeing what was really happening behind the scenes. And sure enough, before long, even bigger whispers started flying. Word got out that Swizz might have gotten another woman pregnant, and not just any woman, allegedly one of his longtime side chicks. But here's the twist. People were convinced this mystery woman was none other than Lala. They say the only reason her name wasn't being plastered everywhere was because the team was working overtime to keep her out of the headlines. If that's true, then this whole thing is way deeper than anyone thought. And honestly, the internet wasn't even shocked. Nobody was crying for Alicia because, let's be real, people see this as karma. They've been waiting for the day when what goes around finally comes back around.
I just feel like, why would she be divorcing him now? He's been a cheater. I mean, that's how they got together. You know what I mean? It ain't no fun when the rapper got the gun. But all I'm saying is she knows who she married. If he has it in him to cheat on Mashonda, he has it in him to cheat on you. He's been cheating the whole relationship. That's just who he...
And the comments? Oh my God, the comments were brutal. People were dragging Alicia like never before. They were saying things like, you lose him how you get him. Others were laughing. When a husband snatcher gets her husband snatched, who got to be more careful? And then there were the real heavy hitters. When will they ever learn? You can never build a loving home on another woman's tears. Karma finally caught up with you. So what do y'all think? Is this just gossip or is there real fire behind all this smoke? Did Swizz actually build a whole double life with Lala while smiling in Alicia's face? And if that's the case, will Alicia walk away with dignity? Or will she keep fighting for a marriage that the world already believes is done? Stay tuned, because you know this story is far from over.